everybody, hello, hello. I hope we are having a great day today. It is a lovely Wednesday. And, yeah. We are gonna be doing some drawing. I'm probably gonna work a little bit on this VTuber model that I am making for a friend, because his, character is a lot more simple than mine is. And I'm honestly quite afraid of the... what's the word? Rigging process for my VTuber model, because my VTuber model is very, 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 what is the word? Detailed. Because, yeah. Sup, Otter. Might have to leave in a sec to hop into VR. No worries, Bingus. I hope that you're doing well. I hope you're having a great day. Or night, I suppose. But yeah. We are working on this little 𝙻𝙸𝙽 VTuber. And yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be lovely. But yeah, we are big chillin' for today. What the fuck? Hang on, I need to pull up a 𝙻𝙸𝙽 image. 𝙻𝙸𝙽. Copy image. Oh! Okay, simmer down now. There we go. I didn't mean to do that, but that works. Anyways. We are big chillin', like I said. Let me check something really quick. I'm gonna open up... What's it called? I'm gonna open up Pokemon Go and look at a 𝙻𝙸𝙽 in Pokemon Go, because I don't remember... I'm assuming it's the yellow... I think these are the parts that are animated is what it looks like. I just want to make sure that that's the part that's animated before I get too balls deep into this. I definitely have a couple of 𝙻𝙸𝙽s. Maybe I don't have 𝙻𝙸𝙽s, never mind. Apparently I have evolved all the 𝙻𝙸𝙽s that I have in Pokemon Go. That's fine. I do believe that it is a... or the... rather... Let me look up some 𝙻𝙸𝙽 videos. 𝙻𝙸𝙽. Let's take a peek here. This is from the Pokemon anime. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, he did a little... okay. Oh, they look very evil. They look angry. Okay. Alright, that answers the question, though, that I had of what part of his eye is actually animated. I wonder if people have drawn a 𝙻𝙸 without a cap. 𝙻 no cap. Nobody has drawn a 𝙻𝙸 without a cap. Okay. 𝙻 no cap. Okay, that's fine. I don't think it'll matter because I don't think... It would be funny to have a toggle without it. Yeah, today I went and got some tacos from a local taco place, and the tacos are fucking delicious. I had a carne asada taco, a mango, or not a mango, a duck taco, and a... What was the other one that I had? It was really fucking good. It was a, what is the word I'm looking for? Shrimp taco, and it was delicious. Absolutely delicious. Fucking devoured it. But yeah, it was really yummy, and I kind of wish that I would have grabbed some more. Jimmy had 3 carne asada tacos, and then he also got a chicken quesadilla to go. I also had a margarita, because I was really feeling like a margarita, if I'm being honest. I wonder, I want to check something. I'm pretty sure I checked this already, but I want to see if Game Chops is on. Oh, it is. I'm thinking about those tacos again, and I'm getting hungry. I might have to go. Oh, right. You know, it's fine. We'll just fuck around with this in a minute here. Anyways, yeah. The tacos were fucking ballin', man. That shit's so good. I might have to go steal some bites of Jimmy's quesadilla. I haven't had their quesadillas there. I'm sure they're delicious because their tacos are really good, but I definitely want to try the quesadilla. Also, if you guys hear Jimmy yelling in the background, he is playing some Dark and Darker with his friends right now, so. Also, for those of you who care, I did decide that I'm not gonna fuck around with Hollow Knight. I was thinking about it, and I was like, man, that made me really angry. I was like, I've already beaten the game. And, like, rarely do I ever 100% games. So, instead, what I might do is I might just, on Saturdays, I will be switching up what games I play on Saturday, because usually, like right now, I've been doing Dark and Darker, so what I might do is I might start switching it up and do, like, Counter-Strike, a bit of Counter-Strike. I was playing some Counter-Strike yesterday. It was alright. I definitely have lost a lot of my aim and game sense, though. Well, not so much my game sense. My game sense is still there. But the aim is definitely gone. And yeah. This is not Animal Crossing. Oh, it's because it's Animal Crossing and chill lo-fi beats. Never mind. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I think on Saturdays, at least until I get this job that I was offered, I'm waiting. So hang on, let me back up a little bit. I got offered a job, and it's a good job. It's in town here where I live, and it requires me to have a background check though, and it may take a while for me to get the results of the background check. So I don't know if I will be getting the job soon, because background checks can take anywhere from like you know, a week to like a month. So I have a bit of time here before I go back to work. When I do go back to work though, I probably won't be streaming as much as I used to. I'll definitely try to, you know, stream it. I think I'm gonna aim for 3 days a week. I'll try to stream. It is an evening shift, so my streams may be starting later, or they may be starting a little bit earlier. We'll see how that plays out though. When I was talking to the guy on the phone, he said that I will probably only be having 3 shifts a week. But it's like a job where, like, it's a job where I'll be working with people, like older people, and because it's one of those types of jobs, like if somebody is sick, then they have to like not go in, kind of thing. And it's one of those types of things where like if you take other people's shifts, like other people will take your shifts if you need them off, kind of thing. So basically what I'm getting at is I will do my best to stream while I am working, but it may be less frequent streams, and the streams may be shorter, and the stream times may differ now. So I apologize to anybody that it may inconvenience, but that is just how the cookie crumbles, unfortunately, and I do need to pay my bills, unfortunately. I wish I didn't, trust me, but I do need them paid in order for me to continue doing anything. So I will try to keep you guys updated. But yeah, like, I'm set to be on evening shift, so my streams will either be earlier in the afternoon, like my time, or it will be later at night after I finish my shift. I doubt I'll be there super late because it is, again, dealing with the elderly, and anybody that knows somebody that is elderly knows that they don't stay awake very long, right? So and it's not like nursing or anything. So I'm basically like serving them food is essentially what it is. So I'll hopefully be able to still continue streaming. But yeah, again, apologies to anybody that may inconvenience. However, I do need a job, and that is just the way things work. But, like I said, I will do my best to continue to try and stream. I'm going to try and start making some more short-form content as well. And I was thinking I could maybe record some, like, edited gameplay footage. I know that, like, I know, like, Let's Plays aren't really, like, what's in right now, but I do enjoy doing them. So I might start doing some more edited videos that are like that. and hopefully it'll be a good time. But yeah, I hope I'll be able to continue stuff. At the very least, I will continue, you know, working on art and whatnot. So, look forward to that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this job, and I'm hoping that, you know, I'm fairly certain I'll be able to handle it, but I am always, you know, a bit nervous when beginning new jobs, but usually, after a few weeks, I am fine. So I'm sure I'll figure it out, but, here is hoping that it all goes well. And yeah. Kind of like off topic. So like that was part of the reason why I went out for tacos today, because we were celebrating that I have a job lined up again, which is great. I will still, however, be offering commissions, by the way. So anybody that's like, no, like I wanted to save up to commission you, no. I am still planning to do commissions even while I am working my job. So I am hoping that anybody that was interested in that is listening, or like watches the VODs or something at least. Cause yeah, like I don't want anybody to be disappointed and think that, you know, they don't have the option to get these things anymore, right? So but yeah, it'll be cool, it'll be fun, it'll be awesome, and yeah, hopefully I hope that you guys are, you know, looking forward to the shit that I have planned. I'm thinking that when I do short form content, because the past times that I've tried to do short form content, I've tried to do one a day, like daily, which not feasible for me. I burn out too quickly if I do that, so I'm gonna aim for doing short form content once a week. And then if I can, you know, manage, I'm gonna maybe try to do the edited gameplay stuff that I spoke about earlier. Okay. Excuse me. I would also like to try and do more movie night things, because I always say that I'm gonna do it and then I never do it. But I would like to do some movie night stuff. Just so you know, the commission prices link on your link tree gives an error. Okay, I appreciate you letting me know. Let me see if I can quickly go and fix that. It shouldn't be too big of an issue here. Let's see. Also, how are you doing, Krypton? Hopefully you're doing well. Let me quickly fix that. You know, if Linktree will load my fucking thing. There we go. Huh, that's odd. Oh, you know what? I bet you it's because I moved the thing. Hang on. Share. Copy link. Ooh, wait. I think I know why. Hang on. Ah, I know why. Here we go. Should work now. Maybe not. Hang on. Let me fix that real quick. Do I shouldn't have to do it for each individual file, should I? Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. I'm doing okay. How about yourself? I was lurking while you talked about the new job, but it sounds nice. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm big chillin'. What is going on here? Analytics. What is going on? Why is there a red? Why is there a red thing? Yeah, I'm doing alright. I'm just, I'm chillin'. I bought a... What's the word? Why can't I open this? I bought a, food processor today. Let's see, is this gonna work now? Okay. The commission prices should work now. I just clicked on it and it let me do the thing here. So... Cool. Still tells me page not found. That's interesting. So I did... I wonder why it's doing that. Sorry, unable to open the file at this time. Yeah, I'm not sure why... Because I have the permissions set on Google Drive here. That people can... Try... Did you refresh the, Did you refresh the link tree before doing that? Because I had to refresh the link tree. Yeah. Cool. Alright, perfect. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that. But yeah, it is now fixed. But yeah, I bought a food processor today, so I can make my budgie chop easier and quicker because I am sick and tired of cutting everything by hand. Especially when they, like, don't... Because I'm trying to, like, convert them from... I've been trying to convert them to, like, a pellet from, like, the seeds, because, like, I give them seed and I know it's not good for them. So I've been trying to fucking convert them, but they're fat little budgies, and they do not want to eat the pellets. The only way I've gotten them to eat pellets is by grinding up the pellets and putting it on their seed, which kind of defeats the fucking purpose of the pellets in the first place. So... yeah, we are trying something different here. I was talking to a couple of different people on Reddit there, and they were giving me some tips, so. Oh, I just realized the error was in the URL as you said that. Oh, shit. Yeah, that was probably my bad putting it in there. When I was adding it, I kind of, it was pretty late at night when I finished that. I was not very there, if you will. But yeah, I'm working on this little VTuber model for my buddy because I I've been working on a 2D model for myself off of stream because I kind of wanted it to be like a little surprise and like do a little debut type thing. Because I never did that with this original model. I kind of just made it one day and then switched over to VTubing. But I kind of wanted to do a more proper debut. And basically, I wanted to I wanted to do like a more proper thing. And then like as I've been working on my personal model, I'm like, oh fuck, like this is gonna be rough, because I haven't even finished like the art part, and I'm looking at all the different layers that I have, and I'm like, this is gonna suck to rig. So because rigging looks like a very tedious and daunting process, I wanted to try rigging with a simpler model, which my friend's character is a lot simpler, as it is just a C dot with a beanie on, which is far simpler than, you know, my character. But yeah, we're trying it out with this character. Seeing if I can A, even do rigging, and B, if I enjoy it and it's not as bad as I think it is, then I may offer rigging as like a commission option, because I know that people, like, VTuber art is very in demand right now, so I wanted to see if I could do it myself. If I end up absolutely hating it, that's totally fine. Totally fine. And I will save up money to pay somebody else to do it. But I just want to see if I can try and do it, just for the sake of saving myself like 600, 800,000, like, because the people that are really, really good at rigging, they charge thousands of dollars, and I know why, because it's a very tedious process, and they do a great job. Like, I've seen 2D models that can do like a lean forward, and like I've seen like the 2D models look like they're 3D, which is insane to me. So I just wanted to see if I would be able to do something. I'm not gonna try and go crazy with it, but I definitely wanted to see if I was able to do anything. I have never rigged myself, but I've heard a lot of people talk about how much they hate it. Yeah, so Jimmy has dabbled a little bit in like 3D stuff, and he was like, yeah, I hated trying to do, he said that he hated trying to do any sort of rigging, so I was like, oh, great, lovely. But it's a learning process, and you know, if it's like, there's other things that I consider tedious that I enjoy. For example, I enjoy like video editing, for example. So, you know, even though it's tedious, I still enjoy it. So, you know, it's not unheard for me to enjoy tedious things. And, you know, if rigging happens to be something tedious that I enjoy, that is, like, you know, a creative outlet for me, then that's great. I can do that and have fun with it and, like, experiment. And then if people happen to pay me for it, great. Just a cherry on top of the icing, right? So, yeah. That is what we are working with. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it. I also just wanted to see, like, a 2D model in my own art style, because, you know, as beautiful as, like, some of these, you know, big VTubers, models are, I do feel like it's, and like this isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it does, you know, I don't want to say saturate the market because that makes it seem like a bad thing, but when everybody's VTuber kind of looks very similar and has like the same like very pretty art style, it's nice to see something different, I guess. I'm not saying that like they're bad because they got like a specific artist or whatever, or like whatever. I'm not saying any of that because again, like the models are beautiful. They're very beautiful and they're very pretty, and that's awesome. However, I think seeing VTubers in different art styles is nice. So that's just my thought on it. Yeah, I get you. Variety is always nice. Yes, yeah. Like I've been seeing lately, like low poly 3D VTubers, which are really cool looking. So I really like that style. If I knew how to 3D model, I would definitely attempt that. But anytime I've tried to do anything 3D, it really hurts my brain. Like even just like simple stuff. So for example, last Christmas, I was like, oh, maybe I'll do like a Christmas stream. And I tried to add a little like Santa hat on my current model, and it just was not happening. It just wasn't. It didn't want to work. And like I had probably like 3 or 4 separate meltdowns because I couldn't figure out why I couldn't click a certain thing. And it's because 3D stuff is very, very finicky. Like if you don't have the right thing clicked on, it'll just be like, nope, you can't do anything. And it's very, very frustrating for me. Also, another thing that I dislike about 3D stuff is anytime I watch a tutorial, the tutorial is either like 40 minutes long and it's like too in-depth to the point where it's like, this is how you open the program. This is how you create a new file. And it's like, okay, like I know how to open the program. I know how to create a new file. Just explain to me in like simple, like 5 minutes, like, oh, you literally just have to click on this thing and drag it. But like a majority, I find what I struggle with is a majority of like 3D tutorials are either not in-depth enough or they're too in-depth to the point where I'm just like, holy fuck, I don't want to sit here for an hour watching a whole video for just like the one part that I need. And the thing is, like, you can't even skim through those videos because the one part that you need is gonna be the part that you somehow skim over. So yeah, it's just a whole fuck around them. Like, I'm not really here for it, if I'm being honest. But yeah. I certainly, you know, try, but what could you do, right? But yeah, that's like my biggest issue with like 3D stuff. If I had like a friend that, or like not even necessarily like a friend, obviously like I would rather it be one of my friends, but if I just had somebody that would like sit me down and be like, okay, these are the steps that you have to do in order to do XYZ, and like they just did it in like a couple minutes and you know, was screen sharing with me, and like I'm screen sharing with them, and they can be like, yep, like, yep, click right there and like do this, and then like show me the shit that I actually need to know instead of me having to sift through like hundreds of videos. And then also another thing that I struggle with is because I don't 3D model, I don't know what the terminology is for like the 3D model stuff. So the biggest problem that I find is like I will be trying to search a specific thing, but because I don't know the terminology, I end up getting a bunch of videos that are not related to what I want to do. So that's another thing that makes it difficult and time consuming. Yeah, more people need to be putting timestamps for tutorials so you can go to the part you actually care about. I agree. But again, that's where, like, the whole, like, I don't know the terminology for it. So, like, I would probably end up skipping past the part that I need, even if they were time stamping it, right? And, like, that's definitely just, like, on me kind of thing. But, yeah, like, unless it's, I guess it's kind of the same thing for, like, oh, like, traditional art versus digital art. Like, oh, like, click the liquefy tool. Somebody that only does traditional art is probably like, what the fuck is a liquefy tool, right? So it's just that kind of shit. And it makes it significantly more time consuming to learn as a result. And it leaves me feeling very frustrated, unfortunately. And I wish I didn't feel as frustrated as I do sometimes, but yeah. The fuck is the liquefy tool? A liquefy tool. I'll just like I'll just show you real quick here. Liquefy tool lets you move shit around, basically. So like I can go like this and deform shit instead of actually having to redraw it. And there's different types of liquefy, so you can make things like wider. You can make things smaller. You can... I don't even know what this does. But yeah, there's like different kinds of like shapes and stuff that you can do. Some digital artists use it to like finish up their work, like if shit looks weird. Or like this one like does like a twisting motion. Yeah, push, expand, pinch, push left, push right, twist clockwise, twist anti-clockwise. So yeah, it's just a tool that you can use. See, like that like tutorials should be like that. Like, oh, it's this tool. You click here, and then there's different settings that you can use, and this is what they do. You can also like adjust the strength here. So like if I wanna push it more, then I can push it more in one swipe, or if I want to push it less. Wait, that's the brush size. So like say, yeah, like, or like if I want the strength to be less, it can be more slight. But yeah. Oh, I gotcha. Actually seems really helpful. Yeah, it can be super helpful if you know how to use it. Like with all tools, of course. If you know how to use it correctly, it can be incredibly helpful. And it can make your work process a lot faster. Me personally, I don't think I've ever really used the liquefy tool myself. Perhaps if there was like ever a project where I wanted to use it, I know how to use it, but I don't really... I think people use it for like kind of half-baked animations a lot of time. Or like I've seen people use the liquefy tool for they have those challenges, I guess, where they're like drawing something and it's like, oh, like let me draw, like, oh, like I drew this character, like what color will their hair be? And then they pull up like a thing full of a bunch of different colors, and then they use the liquefy tool so that the color is like quote-unquote random. I might try doing that at some point just for funsies, but there's a lot of things that I would really like to try. I just gotta take it one step at a time. My thing is like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this, I want to do that, and then it's just like, bitch, you ain't got time to do all that. So I just gotta do that kind of stuff. But I'm probably gonna be doing that when I rig my model, because basically like the quote unquote animation part of the like VTuber process is basically just using liquefy tool to deform the stuff and like keyframing it and whatnot. At least from, like, the videos that I have seen. I have yet to, actually, you know, try it myself, but That day is fast approaching. And I am honestly still like very intimidated by the rigging process, but I have been seeing a lot of helpful tutorials lately that kind of show like, oh, like this is how you do this. And there's a person that I recently followed on TikTok that was like, hey, if you want to learn how to rig a model, like DM me and I will help you. And I was like, oh, okay. Well. But yeah, I'm still gonna attempt. I'm still gonna attempt to do some rigging. We'll see how it goes. It might, fuck, maybe it'll work out for me. I don't know. We'll find out, but. Ugh. I was like, why isn't it? Oh shit. I was like, why is this doing that? Wrong layer, Kronk! Maybe I'll, once I get around to rigging this, maybe I'll stream my rigging process and I'll put in my title, be like, first time rigging. Please don't be mad. And then see if any, like, super ultra professional, model riggers come in and are like, hello, would you like to learn? And then they, like, drop some fucking knowledge on me. That'd be cool. Could be huge. Also, kinda... Well, yeah, no, completely off topic. Fur Affinity is back! Yay! Fur Affinity's been down for, like, the past while. It's been, like, a few days, I believe. They were, like, transferring some files over to, like, a new server, I think, or something. So, it's been down for, like, a whole, like, week or something. And then they finally came back. Didn't even know it was down, TBH. Haven't been on there in ages. I actually honestly love Fur Affinity just for browsing art. I would say that, like, specifically for browsing art, like, Blue Sky is, like, really good, but I particularly am a fan of Kara, Newgrounds, and Fur Affinity specifically for art stuff. I also enjoy that, like, I think I enjoy the latter three a bit more than Blue Sky, because as nice as Blue Sky is, there is unfortunately still AI generated stuff on there, whereas like Kara and like Newgrounds and the other one that I said don't allow AI generated stuff, which is awesome. For Affinity is like very strictly anti-AI, which I appreciate, because I can't tell you how annoyed I get every time I'm just like, I would like to browse some art, and then I have to like sift through fucking slop every fucking time. God. It's very annoying. See, and this is why we do what we do here. It's so annoying trying to Google an image and most of it is just AI. Oh my god. Don't even get me started on that, man. It's so frustrating because it's like, why, like, if I am looking up a picture of, like, an animal or something, or, like, a person, like, I should not be seeing, like, AI slop, bro. I hate that. It's so frustrating. I feel like AI stuff at this point should just have its own, like search engine. Like, if people want to go and look at AI slop, by all means, go ahead. But I feel like it should be on its own platform. It should not be on, like, it should not be literally everywhere. And I hate that it is. I wish we didn't ever have, like, AI generated stuff, ever. I feel like the world would be a lot better off without all of the AI fucking slop everywhere. I personally, for one, would be much happier without it. Literally everywhere. And I think a lot of other people would also enjoy it a lot more. What if I just entirely get rid of that? Because I don't know if there's ever gonna be a time where he's gonna have no hat. I personally get annoyed when I just even see, like, oh, like, here's an AI summary, and it's like, buddy, I don't want the AI summary. I don't need it. If I want to read a summary, like, me personally, I can just skim through paragraphs and get the gist. I don't need generative AI to do that for me. That's just me personally, though. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, I just use it for, like, XYZ. And it's like, I feel like you don't need to use it, but whatever. It's your baby. Like, I can't stop you at the end of the day, but whatever. 5-pound gummy worm. How are you doing, Button Red? Once again, there is no 5-pound gummy worm here, but I do have a delicious Dr. Pepper. Good and you? I'm doing great. I have a Dr. Pepper. I heard back from I got like an unofficial job offer. I basically am just waiting for my background check to be done, which can take anywhere from like a week to a month. So I'm looking forward to having money to spend again. Went out to celebrate today by buying some tacos from the local taco place, which is absolutely delicious, by the way. And I got a food processor, so that way when I am making dishes that require me to have shredded cheese, or if I need to like shred anything, I can have it. Because they were having a sale at the Canadian Tire, so I went and got a nice KitchenAid brand fucking food processor. Which means I can make fresh budgie chop for my budgies much easier and much quicker. Hell yeah, Dr. Pepper. Nice. Yeah, I can tell I'm getting old because I get excited when I have new appliances, whether they be kitchen appliances or just general house appliances. But I have absolutely no shame in that because it fucking rocks. Honestly, it absolutely rocks having good... I love having good, sorry, Jimmy yelling in the background is making me giggle. I love having good, like, house products. Oh, shit, I have to leave that. Jimmy is still buying more soda. Yes, but he did stick to his word, and he is buying it from the grocery store instead of the convenience store, which is significantly cheaper. So on the way home today, after like the tacos and like buying Canadian Tire food processor, we were on the way home and we went and got he got some drinks, little bit of snacks for us, and some tortillas because we have ground beef at home and we'd like to make white people tacos. Which might be basic, but they're still delicious. And now that I have a food processor, I can shred my cheese so much faster. So much faster, which is awesome. So now I don't have to like muster up the will to like actually prep the food. I can just be like, huh, fuck yeah, food processor, plug that bitch in and fucking get to shredding. So normally I would just like shred a bunch of cheese all at once, so that way like if we needed shredded cheese then we have it, but like now I have the food processor, which rocks. I am so happy that I have that now. Been a long time coming. Honestly, like I should have gotten one way sooner, but I'm happy that I have one now. That's how I felt with like the steam mop too. For like the longest time I was like, I don't need a steam mop, and then I got a steam mop and I was like, my life has been changed. Having appliances that make your life easier is honestly such a game changer. It makes me more willing to like cook from home and, you know, clean when I don't have to spend 8 billion years doing stuff the hard way because I have to do everything manually. It's so nice having that. I love having good appliances. Honestly, whenever I'm able to afford a house, what I would love to get is I would love to get a Dyson vacuum, like a nice Dyson vacuum. My last living situation when I was renting out a room in like a house, my one roommate had a Dyson vacuum. Oh, so nice. I have to keep an eye on Facebook Marketplace though, because there's a lot of like old people that just like get rid of shit because it doesn't work and it's like totally fine and just needs like a quick fix. Or like they get rid of it for like cheap because they're like, I just bought the newest model. And it's like still perfectly fine and like works. But they just, you know, they have extra spending money, so they might as well spend it on the newest fucking Dyson model. Fine by me. Yeah, give me a Dyson for like, you know, $80. Like, fuck yeah. Actually, last time I got something off Facebook Marketplace was this book stand that I have. Beautiful book stand. $25. Made out of actual wood as well. Not just like shit wood. Perfectly fits right in front of my one window here. Has so much space on it. I still have so much space in the bottom actually for new books and whatnot. But I am very much the type of person to just go and buy books from the Goodwill or like Value Village or whatever, like any thrift store really. We also have a bunch of little libraries in town. Actually, that reminds me, I should text my one old coworker and be like, hey, like, did you ever finish that book? Because I gave her the book and then like they like quit like a week later. And I kind of want my book back because that's a good book. So I'm gonna be like, hey, like, did you ever finish it? Because I didn't mind working with the one, but the other lady was not nice. She wasn't nice to me. And she didn't like helping clean. But like, I kind of understand why, especially when the newer manager took over. I shouldn't bitch about it. Oh, actually, update on that situation. So there's like a Facebook group for my town, and people are allowed to post anonymously there. And someone posted, and they were like, "Yeah, like I went to the insert name of restaurant I used to work at," and they were like, "Yeah, I went there, and like the owner went back and was like yelling at her employees like, I'm never going back there again." And I was like, ooh, buddy. So that was something. And it made me kind of sad because like there's, I think maybe 3 people that I used to work with that still work there. And I'm hoping that it wasn't any of them that she was yelling at, because that would piss me off, because the people that are working there that are still working there are like the hardest like workers and like very like nice, polite people. So if she was yelling at them, that like kind of pisses me off. But at the same time, like, I don't know, like it's just whatever. But she's shooting herself in the foot, and like lately I've been seeing more and more bad reviews of that place, which is like, oof. And it sucks. It really does suck. But I do feel bad for the people that are still there, but you know, not my circus, not my monkeys anymore. I'm still like a little like fiend for the drama though, I'm not gonna lie. Oh man. I'm gonna take a moment to stretch my wrist here. Actually, I will be right back because I need to notify Jimmy of a thing here. Yeah, let me just write BRB. I also kind of have to pee, so I will be back in a moment. Enjoy these tunes in the meantime. Okay, I have returned. Gummy bear. Okay, what am I doing here? Feet. Hat. Sorry guys, I'm texting my brother. The internet is being funny? Why is the internet being funny? Like, do you mean that, like, the stream is bugging for you, or, like... Or do you mean that, like, you saw something where it was like, that is silly? Bleh. You're lagging. Oh no, that's unfortunate. Oh my lord, I didn't need that many layers. You will hear the answer in maybe a minute or later. That's okay. Perhaps... I don't know if you're on mobile or if you're on your PC. But you could try refreshing the stream, maybe. It could help. Yes, I saw some more funny things. Oh no. Maybe check if your router's, like, doing a fucky-wucky. It might just be your connection being stinky. I know there's been times where my internet just goes out and it's because, like they're doing maintenance or whatever. Nah, it's the Wi-Fi. Ah. Oh, gosh darn. Gosh darn Wi-Fi. That is unfortunate. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Jimmy is having fun. Yeah, he's in Dark and Darker right now, and he's doing PvE right now, and I think he's just learning how to do a specific boss. But yeah, he's big chillin' right now. I feel like these eyes are a little... Oh, that's why. I was like, why is it? Because it's the wrong... There we go. go. That's a little more normal looking. That boss from last time, the Banshee. I think I did see him doing some Banshee. I don't know if he's still working on Banshee or if he's trying to learn Spectral Knight again or what. Yeah, I don't know if he's still working on Banshee or not. He might be. He might be learning Spectral Knight though, because I know last time he was playing, he was trying to learn Spectral Knight, which is another boss on the same level that the Banshee's on. I'm going to refresh, be right back. Alright, sounds good.
God help me! I take back everything I said, help me!
£5 gummy worm and it's good. Oh, to be a £5 gummy worm. This is very off topic, but I've been watching, so there's this one live that's been going on YouTube for like a hot minute, and it's like a live camera of an eagle nest, and I love watching that shit. That shit's so cool.
I heard the dong and I was like, oh shit.
Never mind laying again. Is there more live streams for newborn animals? Probably. The one that I'm talking about, though, with the eagles is called Friends of Big Bear Valley. And, I've been, like, seeing some of their stuff on, TikTok, like the clips. And, I've been really enjoying it. There is one on Twitch that I watch from time to time. It's called Dash Ducks, and you can feed the ducks, too, which is really cute and really fun. So I really enjoy that. There's probably like other ones that are very similar, but none that I watch personally. But there's definitely, I'm gonna make these like a more pink color. But there is definitely like other ones that are similar, I'm sure. I know there's like an app that you can get where you can like feed stray cats. I don't remember what the app name is though, but maybe I'll try rigging this on stream. Like this stream, I mean. I've never used Live 2D, so... Hello, stinky chickens. Oh my god, Jimmy's going crazy right now. I don't think I'm gonna go crazy on the teeth. Cool. Oh! Oh, where did that one? Here we go. Hello, stinky chickens. Hello, stinky little chickens. Their live stream to the animals. I thought it would be fun if like I could get like a good setup to like have a budgie cam on stream, because I think that would be fun, but I want to get their like setup a bit more cool looking. I have to upgrade their setup for sure. I want to get them a bigger cage. And I want to get them better perches because, okay, I was actually so pissed. The last time I bought quote-unquote natural wood perches, Amazon fucking lied to me. They were not wooden. They're made of fucking plastic. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I've been wanting to, like, almost make my own, but I'm worried because I don't know what's all been sprayed with pesticides. Maybe I could call the town that I live in. Maybe I can call them and be like, hey, is there any fucking, like, places that you don't, you know, fucking spray with pesticides? Because I don't want my birds getting sick. It's odd to have an answer 5 minutes later. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yes, rig that nut. I feel like it would be weird to have, like, canine teeth on a fucking acorn, so I'm not gonna give him sharp teeth. He's just gonna have to deal with fucking plain old teeth. Jimmy's having a lot of— yeah, he is. He definitely is, for sure. I have to finish, like, all the shading and stuff on this first before I try to rig it. Actually, I might make these teeth a bit bigger. To feed the animals on live stream. I think it would be fun to set up, like, a treat dispenser for the birds. I don't know how I would even do that, honestly. But I think it would be fun. People could turn the bird cam on. Like, I'd, like, put a couple of cameras where they like to hang out. Could be cool, could be huge. Yo, it's Delfino Plaza. Oh, excuse me. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. That is the wrong wire. For a second, I thought you said to call the town to hear more of the drama. No, no, no. I would want to, I would be calling them to check which, like, trees and stuff they're spraying pesticides on. Although I would never take a branch that it is live off of a tree. I would be asking them which... I would be asking them which stuff, like which areas they are spraying, and then I would ask them if they could maybe keep a couple of bigger branches that I can turn into perches for my birdies. I have to finish the, like, shading and stuff on this first before I rig the nut. But I will. Beaver teeth? I think I'm just gonna give him some, like, flat teeth. That way there's something there, but I feel like giving him sharp teeth is a bit weird for sure. Because he is not... Acorns don't eat meat, I don't think. And then we'll... Oh, my lord, we're gonna get rid of that first of all. And then we'll do this. Paste. Okay.
We can hear each other.
I don't think we need these. You know, I'm just gonna get rid of these. I didn't need to make them. But then we do need to make one more thing, and then I can start shading it. There may be a programming you can use for 6, and I forgot the other bird's name. There's probably, like, I would have to look into it for sure. But like I said, I want to get theirs set up a bit more equipped for that. First off and foremost, I have to pay off my credit card, but once that's done, and I can... Maybe what I'll do is I'll just take as many, like, extra shifts as I can and just work really hard and get my credit card paid off, get some savings in the bank, and then perhaps I'll get theirs set up, buffed up a little bit once I have that done, and then from then on I can look into buying extra cameras and stuff. The lips being by themselves are really funny. This isn't gonna be visible until there's like certain... These parts aren't gonna be visible unless if he's like turned, but... We're gonna make this a little bit longer. At this point, I'm watching a VOD. I'm far behind. I am very sorry. That fucking sucks. Maybe try resetting your router and see if that fixes. I know, well, I know, like, internet texts say, like, it doesn't help, but anytime I've ever reset my router, it has made things a lot better. Or, like, I don't know if you live with other people, but maybe, like, somebody else on your internet is using it and it's just bogging it down. I know, like, when I used to live with people, the internet would get bogged down so bad at some points, and it was because my roommates would fucking, like, download movies and stuff. And I couldn't even get mad at them, because, like, they're also paying for the internet, but God, was it annoying. when it did happen. Man, when he said, me, what, me, I really felt that. Yeah, shade the nut. I will. And then I can fuck around with the rigging maybe tomorrow because it's already getting late. Okay. Pay off that card. You can do it. I believe in myself. It might take a minute, but I'm pretty, like, for the most part, I would say I'm pretty good at, like, not spending my money. The only reason why it's at where it is because I fucking quit my job before heading out west, so that was my own doing, but it's not as bad as some other people have it, so I'm thankful for that. And, like, as long as I am just, like, not being a dumbass, like, I will be fine. Most certainly. Where's the fucking... Oh god, now I have to find... Shit. Oh yeah, okay, we got it right here. Tell me the other birds' names besides 6. Cher. Like the singer Cher. Haha, this is where I can use the liquefy tool. That is not... There we go. Okay, let me turn off my fucking thing here. Oh my lord. gonna send this to... I'm not gonna reset it. I found this funny to have a late answer. That's fair. As long as you're happy, right? Don't save that. Don't save that. This is definitely gonna look silly. I think I'm gonna start with the body. Oh my god, that's bright on the eyes. Good lord. Okay, now we shade the acorn. Okay. Hello, birdies. My stinky little chickens. You and Jimmy will be fine. Oh yeah, we'll be alright. There's like, sometimes I'm like, oh my god, I'm doing so bad with like debts and stuff, but then like, there's this one guy that keeps coming up on my TikTok For You page, and he's like a financial advisor type deal, and like the people on his like show are like thousands and thousands of dollars in debt. So like there's people that are like $40,000 or more in debt, and I'm like, holy fuck, like that's insane to me. I personally could not do that, but you know, if other people want to be in debt like that, that's their prerogative. But me personally, that would stress me the fuck out. And like, there's certain people that can't help it. Like, I feel bad for people that live in the States, and like, you know, they happen to be like disabled or like have some sort of medical emergency, and then they have these like big ass medical bills. Like, that is ridiculous to me. I am lucky that I live in Canada and that we don't have to deal with that. Like, that is such a scary concept to me. Like, oh, you fucking... And, like, the thing with, like, medical emergencies is it might not even be your fault. Like, imagine a fucking drunk driver comes and, like, crashes into you, and then, like, you're fucking disabled, first off, for, like, the rest of your life. And then you have to, like, pay out the asshole because you live in America. Ugh. Yeah, that's fucking insane. Like, I could not imagine. Like, I can't imagine, and, like, that's fucking terrible. Like, that's so backwards. I think, like, in my opinion, like, healthcare should either be free or extremely affordable. At the very least. Me, like, I would personally prefer it to be free, but, you know, not everybody feels the same way, unfortunately, which is really sad. Like, I understand that, like, free healthcare is technically not, like, free, like, you're paying for it with taxes, but I would much rather pay with my taxes than, like, oh, you're suddenly, like, $40,000 in debt. Like this share, yes, I do live with other people. I forgot to answer that. Yeah, maybe the people that you're living with are like downloading some huge file or something stupid. I don't know. I'm happy to have a late answer. Yeah, shaded nut body. I'm doing my best, okay? In fact, I'm gonna eat a little snacky. Stop squawking at me. Why are you squawking at me, huh? No, you may not have chips. These are for me. These are for humans only. You might, like, die if you eat one of these. Guy's good. Good lord. I might separate this into left and right. Just because I don't know how the rigging process will go. Hi, Taff. How are you? And then the irises are already done. I think that's all that really needs to be split up into different parts. We'll take this off. Oh my lord. I hope you're doing well, Taff. I don't know if this is gonna make rigging more difficult or if it's gonna make it easier, but I guess I'll find out when I start to rig stuff. You got free healthcare up there? Yes, we do. The only time, like, something will cost money is if you go, like, certain medications are not covered. And, like, if you go to, like, a specialist for a cosmetic thing, so, like, say you have a mole that is, like, not, you know, cancerous and you want it removed, like, you have to pay for that. Or if, like, if you don't want to go through your doctor for certain referrals, so, like, if you want to like see a psychiatrist or like a psychologist or something like that, if you want it to be free, you'll have to go through your doctor and get a referral. But if you just like walk into a place and you're like, yeah, I would like to see a psychiatrist or psychologist, they will make you pay for that. Highlight that nut. I'm working on it. Slowly but surely. water. That's a good idea. I should drink some water. My water supply is, however, running low. I mean Dr. Pepper. I mean, I can drink some Dr. Pepper too. I did just take a swig of water, but I'll also take a swig of Dr. Pepper as well. Ooh. That's a crisp Dr. Pepper. That is one crisp Dr. Pepper. Oh, did my music pause? That's kind of rude if it did. Oh, it did. Firewater. I do enjoy Dr. Pepper. I would say it is my favorite type of pop to drink. It's like, it's ironically one of the like kinds of pop that I can drink a lot of without getting my stomach hurting. Which is weird because it's just as sugary as any other type of pop, so I don't know why in particular like, I don't know why in particular Dr. Pepper doesn't bother my stomach as much, but... yeah, it's a bit odd, for sure. I might do a bit more detail on, like, the irises, quote-unquote. Because I like putting detail into eyes, first off, and... I personally think that most other live 2D models tend to put a lot of detail into the eyes as well, so... or like the irises, rather. Acorn. Oh my lord. Maybe I should hang on. I want to do something real quick. Just to make my life a little easier. Where's my fucking... Here it is. See you later, Taff. Thanks for popping by. Oh, right. Hang on. Maybe if we do this? No, because that won't work either. It's fine. Oh, I know why. Okay, we're not gonna do that then. We'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Or maybe I could do it on the right side. Hang on. That works. Did I run out of... No, I've got like 3/4 of the bottle left. And there's like more in the fridge if I want more. I need to start drinking more tea though, if I'm being honest. My family is very like susceptible to kidney stones, and like I do drink quite a bit of water, so I should be okay, but I do worry that I don't really want to pass kidney stones, honestly, because it sounds quite painful and can cause a whole whackload of other complications. As nice as it is that I have free healthcare in my country, I don't like being in hospitals. I have to be pretty well dying to be going to a hospital. The last time I went to a hospital was when I was very, very sick. I can't even remember what the... What is the word? I can't even remember what, like, the issue that I had was called, but the gist of it was just that I had a bacterial imbalance in my stomach, and then because I had that bacterial imbalance, it made me very, very sick. I had lost so much weight during that time. Like, I was, I think, like, 118 pounds at that time, which is like the smallest I had ever been, and it was not like I looked like I had an eating disorder, essentially, but yeah, it was not fun whatsoever. Get a big water bottle or some water. I do have a big water bottle, but I mainly use my big water bottle for going on walks because I find it annoying to have on my desk. So I have like a cup that's pink and sparkly. You get pain for soda other than Dr. Pepper. Yeah, like, not all soda, but like darker sodas. So like if I'm drinking like Pepsi or like Coca-Cola or root beer or anything like that, it hurts my tummy. Ginger ale doesn't hurt my stomach, but it is also not like a dark pop. Same thing with like Sprite. Like Sprite doesn't hurt my stomach, so like I don't know if it's something to do with like the dyes that they're using maybe to like make the pop dark. I'm a silly goose. Hang on, I'm a silly goose. Actually, wait, no, this is fine. This is totally fine. I do need to put this on a different layer though, hang on. Yes, give the nut more detail. I'm giving him some life in his eyes. Oh, I just realized something. I might have to fuck around with how I spliced this. Because technically, like, the iris is also, like, the eyelid. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna have to fuck around with how I cut this up. It's fine, but it's just extra bullshit I gotta deal with, unfortunately. How am I even gonna do this? I better ask this now. Are you streaming tomorrow? Yes, I am doing more art tomorrow. Oh, for Pete's sake, I didn't move the gosh darn thingy. I just realized that this might be a lot more annoying than I had initially hoped for. Maybe if I just... Maybe it'll be okay. I don't know if I like that. How am I gonna do this? Actually, it might be okay. We might be okay. I might just be able to get away with this. this can fuck off back down here. And then I'll just do this. Do that. Cool. That is a lot of Dr. Pepper. I agree. Yeah, maybe make some tea later. I might make some tea. Probably not tonight, but I have a shit ton of tea, so I should be drinking more of it. I've been trying to get in the habit of drinking some like green tea in the morning to help me wake up. I did, however, I'm very proud of myself. Yesterday, I went to bed earlier than I normally do. Instead of 3 or 4 in the morning, I went to bed at 2. And I read for a little bit, and then I had a good sleep. Although, lately I've been having a lot of weird dreams. So last night, I had a dream that Jimmy and I were in, college for whatever reason. And, I don't know why, but, like, for some reason in my dreams there's like no sense of privacy. Anyways, I remember like being in the dream and being like, why am I going to college? Like, because I had to like choose what I was gonna do, and I was like, why am I in college? Like, I don't even know what I want to do. So for some reason, one of the courses that you could take was like a paintball course. Which is like, I don't know why that was like it wasn't just like an extracurricular like club or anything that you could join. It was literally like it was like a course that you could take. Like, you could be educated in doing fucking you could be educated in doing paintball. So, and they had like a bunch of other like cool stuff in this. But one thing that was very weird about this like college was the fact that first of all, they had unisex bathrooms, but the unisex bathrooms were not like single-use person bathrooms. It was still like a public bathroom, but they didn't have any stalls. So it was just like it was just like a big room with a bunch of toilets in it, and for some reason the toilets were also really close together in the dream. So it was weird because like you're pissing with other people in like a big room. And also all of the toilets were fucking disgusting. There was like piss all over the seats, and like the piss was like encrusted on this. It was really nasty. And like I remember being like, man, who the fuck keeps pissing all over the seats and not wiping it up? It was really weird. So I was really mad in the dream. I was like, who keeps pissing on the seats and not wiping it up? And it was really like gross, like dark piss. Like it was like this color of piss. And I was like, damn, they're really dehydrated and they're not wiping their piss off the fucking seats. So I remember like trying to find a clean seat to sit on because I didn't really feel like wiping up other people's piss. So I found like a seat that only had piss on the one side of the seat. And in the dream, I was sat on like the cleaner side of the seat, of course. And I remember like peeing and then like it was really awkward because there was like a dude that was like sitting across from me, like he was also sitting down to piss, which like I respect at least. I was like, okay, like at least you're not like pissing all over the toilet seat, like whatever. But it was so weird. Yeah, it was just really, really odd. And yeah, like I don't know what else to say other than it was a very odd dream. And then I remember like when I was standing up like after like pissing, the guy across from me also was standing up at the same time, and then like the toilets were so close that we like bonked heads in the dream. It was very weird. So no dark soda. Okay then. Yeah. Give that nut some life. Yeah. I'm bringing the nut to life. But yeah, weird dream. Very weird dream. I don't know why my dreams can't just be normal. Like, they're just very, like, random. Do I, like, make this a lighter color, maybe? I think that maybe makes more sense. More art tomorrow, yay. Hell yeah. You know what, we'll do the inside mouth too. Since we're already... we don't need to shade those, but we can shade the tongue. Get rid of the teeth for a quick minute here. Oh, Jimmy sounds like a little monkey. Oh yeah, I can't. I just have to be careful. Jimmy, why are you being monkey? He's going monkey mode right now. Why is he going monkey mode?
Kill me! Did you hear the do like what he was doing?
Oh, he's I think I know what he's doing. I think I know exactly what he's doing right now. Okay, we'll do that. Hello, Piderman. How are you? Amazing work on the nut, thank you. He looks funny without his hat on. Doing good? Hell yeah. Glad to hear that. Finished reading House of Leaves. How was that? Hopefully good. Huh. Oh. Right. I'm a silly goose. Pretty great. Currently reading Anna Karenina. What is that about, if you don't mind me asking? I have to go through and fucking select all this shit now. Because I didn't think. Good thing it's all like 2 pixels wide, so I should be able to just easily grab all this. I have to fucking clean my keyboard. Okay, let's do this. Paste. Russian Romance by Leo I don't know how to pronounce that. Tolstoy. That's probably like very wrong, but hell yeah. Love that for you. Oh good, I got it right. Normally I don't. No, a stray pixel. There shouldn't be no stray pixels on my part. Oh my god, it's already 1 AM. That's insane. Coloring stuff and like shading things hurts my eyes so bad. I always have a blue light filter on my computer, but I have to take it off to shade things because otherwise my color perception is very messed up. But boy, does it hurt my eyes. Rewatching a redo of Healer. I have no idea what that's about. It's Gantz level intense. I have no idea what Gantz is either. Paintball course, you be having odd dreams. I do. Or Berserk. Okay, I know Berserk. That is a little scary though, I won't lie. You're gonna go? Alright. Well, thanks for popping in, Piderman. I hope you have a great rest of your night. enjoy your book or your anime or whatever you're planning on doing. What kind of bathroom is that in that dream? That's a great question. I don't know. My dreams are silly. Have a nice night. Thanks. Thank you. Ooh, do I want to do all that? Maybe if I just do like a tidbit like this. Oh my god, Jimmy.
Oh, you killed my dad. We're all dead immediately. That's about exactly how it was.
The question is, will that be noticed? The answer is no, so I'm not gonna do that. I think Jimmy, hang on. I think Jimmy reheated his quesadilla without telling me so that he can eat it all to himself. I'm gonna go take a nibble. I will be right back, guys. Oh, I didn't. Apparently, I didn't press the one button. I'm back though. Hi, Bingus. Hopefully, you're doing well. Did my shit reset? Oh, my bitrate. Why is my bitrate poopy? Actually, that makes sense. Actually, because Jimmy was struggling in his game like 2 seconds ago. Hell yeah. Why is my stream restarting? Stop that stream. Jimmy's being a monkey. Yes, he is. I went and checked to see if he was doing what I think he was doing, and I was correct. So, I feel validated now. Oh my lord. Just saying I got Procreate and learning to actually draw or animate on it. Really just learning how to draw right now. Fair enough. I hope it goes well, learning how to draw on Procreate. I'm a Clip Studio Paint elitist myself, so... Jimmy needs a chill pill. No, he's... Okay. I'm gonna defend him here, because what he's doing in Dark and Darker is very funny. So, the one stream where we were playing Dark and Darker and I was having connection issues, we all made, like, a new account. And we made all of our character names, like, club-themed. And we all were just, like, running people down with clubs only. And we are getting, like, stupid kills. Like, kills that we should not have been getting. And the reason why he's going ooh, 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 is because he's doing that in the, like, text chat of the game. Because there's, like, proximity voice chat. And, he's just, like, he's just running it down with his buddies right now. And they're going, like, ooh, 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 in the voice proximity chat, and they're running people down and they're getting kills where they should not be getting kills, and it's actually quite silly. Everybody's playing as, like, a werewolf as well, so with, like, minimal gear, just, like, a club and running it down. No gear, just a club. It's very silly. And I'm sad that I'm missing out on it. But even if I weren't streaming right now, like, I couldn't even join if I wanted to, simply because the max amount of people that you can have in a lobby is 3. And they have their one buddy in there with them right now. So, unfortunately, I couldn't join even if I wanted to. But it is very silly, so... I respect it. I have to get my character a higher level though, so I can play in high roller lobbies, because when I was like, should I just buy a legendary club? And for those of you that or like a unique club, and for those of you that like are unfamiliar with 𝙻𝙸𝙽𝙺, so it's like a looter extraction game. And you can have loot of different rarities, and unique is like the most rare one that you can get. So I spent 2,000 like in-game currency on a unique weapon that it turns out I can't even use it in the lobbies that we're playing in. And we couldn't play in the high roller lobbies, which is the lobbies I am allowed to use it in, and that's because my character's not level 20 yet, and you have to be at least level 20 in order to be in the high roller lobbies. The nut does look funny with the hat on. Yeah, he kind of does, but that matches like my friend, honestly. The VR game Animal Company is so silly, dude. The avatars animals have literal asses, so I get why Jimmy's being so silly right now. Let me just show you what like the let me show you what the thing is that he's playing as, because there's like, you can have like different races in that game. I play as a gold skeleton because A, I think it looks funny, and B, the gold skeleton has like a passive perk which allows you to have better luck in game, which means you can pull better loot. So yeah, like all the different races in this game have different perks. Let me see if I can find a picture. Why is there just no picture? Oh, here we go. So this is what a lichen looks like. They're very like tall and like big and muscular, and one of the things with the lichen, so you automatically have more vigor as one of your like base stats, and vigor it gives you like a higher base health, max health, and it slightly raises your attacking power as well. But the funny part about the lichens is that you can't put any headgear on, so that's like the like debuff of it. So it's him and two friends running around basically as furries with clubs, and like they're not wearing any gear other than the club. So it's very silly. So not only are they very fast, but they're doing quite a bit of damage. So it's very silly. I respect it. I also went and had a little bite of Jimmy's quesadilla, which was very tasty, by the way. Yeah, it's very silly shenanigans. And I'm sad because, like I said, the one time I was having connection issues with 𝙻𝙸𝙽𝙺, I was like doing that with them. So like everybody's character name is like club themed. So mine is the clubbening. Keegan's is the club is coming. Jimmy's is, I don't even remember what Jimmy's is, but it's club themed, and then Scott has one that's called I'm going clubbing or something, or like, but yeah, it's very silly. So if we're ever like really tilted in that game, we just run it down with clubs, and it's very silly. quite fun, honestly. Oh, you know what? I need to actually... Actually, no, it should be okay like this. I guess I'll find out when I go to... When I go to do that. Oh, right. Hang on. I need to fix this. This is fancy music. Might just fall asleep. This is, pretty sure this is Mario Kart. A Mario Kart remix, if I'm not mistaken. Gusty Garden Galaxy. Oh, I understand, I believe. I believe I understand why. Cool. Yeah, my internet cut out for a hot second there, I guess. That's unfortunate. Now we can just do... Let me deconstruct the acorn real quick. Damn, Jimmy, reheat food without telling you? Yeah. I did go and steal a bite, though. And it was very delicious. Victory nom, yes, 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 yes. It was delicious. I want to eat the rest of this quesadilla, but that would be very rude.
Oh, is that why you see people like
Cool. Okay, I think that's like all the shading that needs to be done. Okay, I think that's actually a good place to leave off for today, because I don't want to get into rigging this right now since it's 1:30 in the morning. But I will be live tomorrow with more art. I don't know when. I'll try to like stream a little bit earlier. I might fuck around with this a little bit off stream just to see what I can do with it. But I also might fuck around with this on stream just to see what's happening with it. And yeah, it's been fun and awesome and great. And thank you guys so much for joining me today. It's been awesome. And I will see you guys tomorrow for some more art. Perhaps working on this, perhaps working on some overlay stuff, because I really need to update my overlay because I started doing it and then I stopped. So, yeah. I will see you guys tomorrow. In the meantime, stay safe, peace, and you guys have a great night. See you later. And I am sorry that your Wi-Fi is stinky button. But I hope you guys all have a great night, and hopefully by tomorrow your stuff is fixed, button. But yeah, have a great night, guys. Peace!